Nigel Farage hits back at No 10's petty description of him as unsuitable for government and says a Brexit Party-Tory alliance would be unstoppable. At electionNigel, Farage has said he wants to fight a general election with Conservatives comes as Boris Johnson is said to have ruled out an election pact with them. Brexit Party leader Farage said he wants to get the levers of the country united. Mr. Farage said he wanted to give the Prime Minister a chance to be a hero. By Terry Ann Williams for Mail Online, published 2033 British Summer Time, the 11th of September 2019, updated 3:52 British Summer Time, the 12th of September 2019. Brexit Party leader Nigel Farage has hit back at Downing Street's petty description of him as unsuitable, but claims an election pact between the two parties would be unstoppable. Mr. Farage claimed he wanted to fight a general election, and that he wanted to fight it alongside the Tories. But he hit back at senior Tory figures tonight, who rebuked him and his party after he claimed to have offered a genuine hand of friendship. Mr. Farage added that he was struck by the tone of a description of him and his Brexit campaigning ally Aaron Banks by a senior Conservative source, who said they are not fit and proper to work with the party. Asked about the opinion of Mr. Johnson's advisor Dominic Cummings, Mr. Farage laughed and said his remarks had been petty. Nigel Farage, pictured above in Sedgefield today, has said he wants to get the levers of the country united. Boris Johnson, pictured in London yesterday, today ruled out an electoral pact with Nigel Farage and the Brexit Party. Speaking on the Andrew Neil show, he said, "It was tribal party politics and I'm asking for whoever put that statement out, can't we rise above that? Can't we see that a yellow Labour government aren't going to get a meaningful Brexit of any kind at all? This is a big chance to unite the Leave vote." Also speaking on the Peston show, he said that it was irrelevant if Mr. Cummings liked him or not, and added, "The olive branch I have offered the Conservatives is not dependent on me getting anything in return." The comments come after senior Tory sources revealed that the Conservatives had ruled out an election pact with the Brexit Party, with the source having said that they shouldn't be allowed anywhere near government. The Prime Minister himself also dismissed suggestions that a deal could be done between the two men, with a spokesperson having said, "The PM will not be doing a deal with Nigel Farage." Mr. Farage claimed that Dominic Cummings' opinion of the Brexit Party was petty. Mr. Cummings is pictured outside Downing Street on Tuesday. Mr. Farage made the remarks from Sedgefield in the northeast of England, where he has been out meeting members of the public today as part of the Brexit Party conference tour. In the end, politics is about numbers, and our support, together with the Conservative support, we would be unstoppable. A poll recently revealed that most Brexit Party members would back an alliance with the Conservatives. However, Mr. Farage has stated he has no desire to be part of the current government. "I don't want to be part of government. I'm not asking for anything in return whatsoever. What I am saying is I am somewhat disappointed that I offer a genuine hand of friendship and I say, come on Boris Johnson, let's get the levers of this country united, let's fight a general election because it is coming at some point before too long." Addressing crowds in Sedgefield above, Mr. Farage looked happy to be among constituents. "Let's fight it together, let's have a non-aggression pact, and if we do that, you'll win a big, solid, safe majority." However, the prospect of a pact does not currently seem likely, he said, adding, "All I get is Nigel Farage isn't suitable, blah blah blah. I'm not anything to do with this, I don't want a post, I don't want to be in the government. What I want is the 17.4 million people that voted for Brexit to get it delivered. I think I'm offering a solution. I've said I reckon Boris could get a majority of 61/100ths. John Curtis independently says it would be at least 40. We have a solution here. The country is crying out for resolution. We want to get Brexit, get it over the line, and then we can move on with the rest of our lives." Probing Mr. Farage, Neil said Tory party members were concerned that whatever votes he earned them in the north, Mr. Farage would lose them in the south. Mr. Farage claimed that there was no evidence of that. Asked about how he planned on winning at Leave Parliament, Mr Farage said it cannot happen if the Conservatives and the Brexit Party join forces. Let's grow up, let's put petty politics aside, let's get on and win the next election. We're in the biggest political crisis any of us have known in our lives, and I'm trying to offer a solution and a way out. I'm giving him the opportunity to be a hero. He also defended his claim that the Scottish court ruling smells of judicial interference. He added, "We don't have a written constitution, we have no precedent, there's nothing by which judges could actually refer back to make these rules, but if the High Court in London says it is okay and the Court of Session says it's not okay, look, it's a mess." Mr Farage added, "I don't accept that the establishment of this country is independent, it is remain almost to the last man and woman, that is where we are. We see this right through government, right through the judiciary. Let's block ads. Why?